Favourite places. This is Twigger Lodge. This is my lovely friends Paul and Erica's place, and I've been coming here since the road trip, and it's just a completely lovely sanctuary. Why, you might ask? Well, this is their viewing platform, a bit like a treehouse, but just over their wall just here, that is Arusha National Park, so you often have a lovely view of elephant and giraffe. Not today, they're up doing other things, but it's absolutely beautiful. And just the whole place is extremely peaceful and rather lovely, really. And these are all their safari cars that they take on the self-drive safaris, or people can take on self-drive safaris. And their lovely gardens. So, the reason for the update today, Owen and I have been here basically enjoying ourselves mostly, and going into the national park for a day. So we've been here for 2 days. Last Thursday, we finally got to see the DMO in Sengerema. And we were presenting this idea to him that we wanted to refurbish at least 2, maximum 4, of his E-Ranger motorcycle ambulances. That's a motorbike and a sidecar, which currently, if you remember, have basically got to a very dilapidated state. They do not run anymore, but they're not buggered, they're not broken, they just haven't been maintained at all. So we've offered to refurbish those, as I say, minimum 2, maximum 4, and run them for a year, doing the maintenance, training the riders in appropriate riding with a sidecar, and also basic maintenance. Also going out into the community and engaging those folks out there, because there's a bit of chat that actually some of those women probably have seen the way they've been driven, or just aren't comfortable with this new concept of going in a sidecar when they're maybe giving birth. So going out and doing some community engagement stuff. So the DMO was really positive about all of this, which is brilliant, and has committed to, well, he says he will endeavour to commit to paying for a full-time driver, so that's their side of the bargain, which is very helpful, and that's going to be a year's thing. But what was also fascinating was that he said, well, actually, do you know, there's another organisation right now that's doing something kind of similar, but they're using taxis, and it's specifically a mother and baby project. So they're going out and collecting women in taxis, like cars, who are struggling in labour, because this is one of the major reasons why over 20 women in Tanzania die every day, typically, through preventable causes in labour and childbirth, which is a horrible thing, or pregnancy and childbirth. So they've had amazing success. I think in the last year, they've brought over 1,500 women in these taxis back to the district hospital, which is incredible, and undoubtedly they saved a stack of lives. But they've got a challenge insofar as now they've done their first year of funding for the district. If they can't find the funding to roll out to the whole region, the entire project closes. And they were saying right now, we hope that changes, but right now that looks very likely, which is a huge shame. But that means that these motorbike ambulances would be filling a really essential void. And for me to think that these women in the communities have thought, well, if we have a problem in labour, we've got someone to call, and that just disappears overnight, that doesn't feel good. So the next step will definitely be, I need to draw up a budget, work out the funding for all of this before we go ahead. But I've got a few ideas, but certainly I'm really excited about it, and that meeting just went actually really well. So we're very excited, and that will be, I will give you an update as to what the next steps of that is. But I hope you're all having a lovely Yuletide. And I'm back in England in a week, so I'm very excited. Bye!